The great thing about Twitter and Twitter chats is they're completely unpredictable because it's Twitter, so you never know what's going to happen. You could line guests up and it could go perfectly, or you could have no one and it could all blow up. So, given the fluid nature of Twitter, I think the best thing you can do is to A, prep your guests in advance, give them a sense of how the chat is going to flow, how you are going to curate or moderate it, and then B, curate it as opposed to interfere in the conversation. I think what a good moderator does for a Twitter chat is to keep the conversation flowing, make sure the guests are being retweeted, connecting them with others who are participating, making sure they're seeing all of the questions, but making sure the conversation moves along. So keeping an eye on things, making sure you have a couple of back channels open so that you can connect with your guests as well as others who might be DMing you with last minute questions is really important. So it's having that process and kind of a workflow, but then letting it happen. What I've noticed at AMEC this year, which is also my first AMEC summit, is a lot of focus on strategy and communication as opposed to is something PR or isn't something PR. I know that there are sessions that do discuss the differences in disciplines and how one approaches measurement thereof, but overall the focus is really on strategic integrated communication. And I love that because that's what we need to do. We need to keep the focus on the work as a whole and how our work helps move business forward. Because if we don't, then we start to get lost. Metrics are critical because if you don't have metrics in place, then you can't gauge whether or not you're progressing. But they're useless if you don't marry them with insight. So you could have the greatest metrics in the world, but if you're not putting in the brain power to really evaluate what's going on and learn the stories that those data are telling you, then it's all a waste of time.